What's going on? It's your boy, Coach. Day 22 is completed, and I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired. Got to bed kind of late last night. I did prioritize a walk today just because the weather is kind of turning south. It's getting cold. Supposed to be some snow potentially, and mid-teens maybe for the lows the next few days. So it's not going to be as enjoyable to get my walks in that. So I'll have to come up with probably the spin bike or something else, but. The good news is I'm feeling a lot better from the ailment, the cold, whatever it was I had. Still a little bit of congestion, but I'm able to for sure push cardio now. I'm not too worried about it. But anyways, getting a pretty okay start for the beginning of the week. However, something I will mention is that last night I could definitely feel more hunger kicking in, and I don't know if it's just being in a deficit where I was in a surplus for so long. And then now this shift, my body's kind of catching on. So one thing I did do is I did go over all my calories, because at the end of the day, it's really where you are at the end of the week. And even though it was day one, it's kind of, sometimes you want to think, hey, it's better to start lower and then, eat those calories later in the week as we get hungry. But I just kind of felt yesterday I needed maybe more protein or something. So in the end, calories are calories. There's no good or bad. But I will say in terms of the choices you make are important. So I had a couple options. Is I could have went and feasted into these baked chips. These look real tasty, and they're baked, so they're healthier. Not necessarily. They have a little less fat, but there's some fat. And you're looking between 140 and like 200 a bag. And the one thing about this is that snacking on this kind of stuff, I'm never going to feel full. I've struggled with binge eating for many years, and the first thing I can tell you is that if I crack one of these bad boys open and I have the whole box of like the Costco size like I got, I'm going through 10 to 15 bags easy. And I probably still won't be satiated after that. So one thing I used last night, and I could tell my body was a little bit sore from the activity, and I was kind of maybe a little concerned that would come into today, is I stacked up with some protein. And like I said, is it better to have meat or substitute supplements? In my opinion, really just get it in any way you can. I'm not going to cook chicken, late at night, or burgers or anything like that, or steak or eggs. So what I did is I just went to the convenience section. And so I got, a couple different bars. I had one of these and one of these. I had one of these, and I even had some of this cereal I saw. I got this at the store, which has like 20 grams of protein. So, and 180 calories. So basically, if you looked at all the calories, we're probably somewhere around 800. But the thing I like most is that I have, so this one's 15, this one's 20, that one's 20 down there, this is probably 20. So we're probably right around 80 grams of protein. And the one thing I will say is having all this in a sitting, I'm going to feel a lot more full from the 800 calories than I would from this. And so not that it was bad to eat this, just I know that I'm going to go way beyond my calories. And that's really what this is about, is that calorie control and staying in a deficit. So even though yesterday I might be a little bit high, today I'm going to back it down a little bit to try and make up some of it. Maybe not all of the 800 over that I planned on being, but I got all week. And if I get towards the end of the week where I'm a little concerned, that I can hopefully maybe put in a little more cardio or activity to really kind of negate what I did yesterday. So that's what it's about, is just kind of balancing things out, keeping track week to week, which is why tracking the calories is so important, because if I wasn't tracking, I would have no clue where I was. I would just eat food mindlessly and just till I felt full or whatever, and that would not work. I can tell you I will not lose weight that way. I've tried it and it doesn't work for me. So that's going to be it for today, and I will catch you tomorrow for the next video.